Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Chem Cafe. We have already uploaded our introduction video. If you have not watched the video, please go and check our channel. So watch the video, then see this video. So here we are doing the video on Karnataka State Eligibility Test preparation. So you have already know the Karnataka State Eligibility Test applications is already open. So tomorrow is the last date. If you have not applied for this, so do it today because tomorrow is the last date. So next, if you are pursuing or already pursued MSc in chemical science, various branches of chemical science, so if you have applied for this KSET exam, then this paper, the syllabus of this Karnataka State Eligibility Test, that consists of two papers or two subjects. One is a chemical science and another is general aptitude. So today we are going to discussing about the preparation for chemical science paper. So here I think you have already seen the syllabus. If you have not seen, you can see here. So this syllabus will consist of three branches. So you have already studied this in your MSc also. So inorganic chemistry, in that inorganic chemistry, chemical periodicity, structure and bonding in homo and heteronuclear molecules, concept of acids and bases, non-aqueous solvents, main group elements, transition elements, inner transition elements, organometallic compounds, cages and metal clusters, analytical chemistry, separation techniques, spectroscopic techniques, analytical methods, bioinorganic chemistry and inorganic spectroscopy, nuclear chemistry. So this will be in what? Inorganic chemistry. Next, in the physical chemistry, that consists of quantum mechanics, approximate methods of quantum mechanics, and spectroscopy, that molecular spectroscopy, chemical bonding, molecular orbital, valent bond theory, and then group theory, symmetry, molecular spectroscopy, chemical thermodynamics, statistical thermodynamics, electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, colloids and surfaces, solid state, polymer chemistry, data analysis. In organic chemistry, IUPAC, stereochemistry, aromaticity, reactive intermediates, organic reaction mechanism, reagents, rearrangements, organic synthesis, pericyclic, and the spectroscopy, that organic spectroscopy and the natural products. Along with that, you can also have to study the nanoscience and nanotechnology, green chemistry, medicinal chemistry, supramolecular chemistry, and the environmental chemistry. So this is what the syllabus of chemical science paper. First question, ಇಷ್ಟು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಓದಬೇಕಾ? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್, ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬಂದು ನವೆಂಬರ್ 2. ಸೊ ನವೆಂಬರ್ 2 ಅಂದಾಗ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ಲಿ 1 month 10 days. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವಾಟ್ ಸೊ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ಲಿ ದ ಡ್ಯುರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ 1 month 10 days. ಸೊ ರಜಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದು ಹಬ್ಬ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೂ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ಲಿ 1 month ಇನ್ ದ 10 days. ಈ 10 daysಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಎಸ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಓದಬೇಕಾ? ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ NET exam, then it is not a tough job. But if you are not prepared for any, somehow you are preparing for your MSc exams and you have done that, then how can I prepare for those people? So here I will suggest some of the important topics from the KSET point of view. If you are prepared for these, then you can easily qualify this exam. So let's see that. So these are the topics I have listed out by analyzing the previous year question papers of KSET exam, and also that will includes my preparations. So I have also prepared by using this strategy only while I am preparing for the KSET exam. So in the inorganic chemistry, need not to worry about the overall syllabus if you are thoroughly prepared. ಇಷ್ಟು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಥರೋ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ CSIR NET ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ KSET exam preparationsಗೂ ಕೂಡ there is a lot of difference. So ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ surface knowledge with some detailed knowledge in some topics, it is sufficient for KSET. But CSIR NET ಅಂದಾಗ you should have detailed knowledge for all the topics. So here first important chapter ಬಂದು acids and bases, that also includes non-aqueous solvents. So you have to be thorough with this. Acids, bases, Lewis acid, Lewis base, so HSAB concept, non-aqueous solvents, liquid HFO, liquid SBF5, ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ N2O5 ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸು, ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಸಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಬೇಸಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಬೇಸ್, ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್, ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇದೇನು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಥರೋ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್. Second one, inner transition metals. So inner transition metals, it is an hottest topic. So if you consider, if you take any exam related to chemistry, so most of the questions are, at least in any exam, minimum 2 questions will come from this inner transition metals. So the next important is OMC, that too organometallic chemistry. That is also one of the very important topic. So if you are prepared thoroughly for this, it will also helpful for your CSIR NET exam that will comes in December session. Next, bioinorganic chemistry is the most easiest one. You have already studied this in your MSc, just you have to revise this. Next is transition metals. Analytical chemistry, in that it will include spectroscopic techniques and separation techniques, electroanalytical methods. So everything you have to complete, what will be the principle involved, that and all you have to study here. So the next is VSCPR theory. So VSCPR theory, and then geometry of the different molecules, how can I determine, so coordination number, based on the coordination number what will be the geometry, so that and all you have to prepare. So if you are prepared for these topics thoroughly in inorganic chemistry, then that will definitely helpful for your KSET exam qualification. Next, physical chemistry, the most important topic is quantum chemistry. So you have to prepare for this. This will be an important topic both in KSET and NET. If you are preparing for the KSET, so thorough with that, that will be helpful for your CSIR NET preparations. Next, molecular spectroscopy, Raman, IR, UV visible, electronic spectroscopies, that you have to prepare. Electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, this is also very important. First order, second order, zero order, pseudo first order reaction, their activation energy, so and their problems. So that is very important from the chemical kinetics. And colloids and surfaces, surface chemistry. Next is surface chemistry. So next is polymer chemistry and solid state chemistry. So out of these, colloids, polymer chemistry, solid state, surface chemistry, these are the very easiest topics. So if you are prepared thoroughly, you can score marks easily just by referring or just by studying 2 hours. So within 2 to 3 hours you can complete these 3 chapters, and you can concentrate more on quantum mechanics and the molecular spectroscopy, so thereby you can score more marks. Next, when come to organic chemistry, IUPAC, stereochemistry, aromaticity, reactive intermediates, organic reaction mechanisms, reagents, pericyclic chemistry, spectroscopy. That organic spectroscopy is a very important topic, a very important chapter for KSET exam, and also most of the exams you already know. So here reagents, reaction mechanism, reactive intermediates, and aromaticity is the easiest topic. You can just study by this by 1 hour. And IUPAC name you already studied from your class 12, so just you have to revise it. And the stereochemistry you have already studied in second semester, and also you have studied the advanced topics in